Welcome everyone, it's Drakomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends, and for the very first time, guess what we're doing? Remember his masteries? Not Helm Smasher. We're gonna go towards Giant Slayer. But we're going to have to raid Minotaur for it. Which is a bit unfortunate, if I do say so myself. Ooh. We can give Syl War Master. That's nice. Let's, give Taragi some scrolls, shall we? See, I'm torn on what I want to do on that tree. I do know that I want him to have War Master for Clan Boss. Now, the score stands 56,000, 27,000 for that. We're going to try to ascend Rhazin. Ascend him once. And then we're going to have to farm Arcane Keep. This was the original team, but I think we can do better this time. Let's give it a go. This is very scary, though. Just want to say, this this boss is very slow, cumbersome, and difficult. This is one way we can do it, but I've devised an easier method of doing this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try a different method. I'm gonna take Rhazin out. I'm gonna put him as leader. Because, hear me out. So, he's going to cycle decreased defense on these enemies over and over again. And that's going to make my job miles easier. Because he's going to be able to keep their defense much lower than it normally should have been. And that's part of why Deacon is so valuable for this. Because the defense on these enemies is extremely high. Now, the reason I would even bother with this version is because it increases my chances of getting potions of the variety I want. But yes, Deacon is highly useful for this because he keeps the decreased defense on them 24/7. Which is exactly what you want. Because you do not want these enemies having a lot of defense. You do not. These enemies are intimidatingly durable. Like, look how little damage I'm able to do to them. It's maniacal. Yeah, last time we hatched Godseeker. There's a reason that I'm simultaneously resorting to both durability and damage at the same time. It's because of the nature of these waves. The nature of these waves is extremely wicked. I've only ever beaten this once, and it remains my only level 20 dungeon I've ever actually beaten. So, yeah. But it is the only dungeon where I can be very sure almost that I'll be able to get. Yeah, there's a reason why the majority of the champions in here are decreased defense. That's not a coincidence. Because their defense is obscenely high on this difficulty. Like, it's higher than probably any other stat they have is defense and HP. So, in order to beat them in any reasonable amount of time, you have to try to keep decreased defense on them at all times. Because otherwise, good luck ever beating this in any reasonable time. Like, you'll eventually beat it, but like you can already see it's taken a full 5 minutes to do this, and that's with me taking Rhazin off the team because his gear is actually not that good, and putting Deacon in front. And I could put Rhazin in here as well. I usually put War Maiden in here for the decreased defense, but maybe if I improve Rhazin's build, it'll do better. But this is one area where Deacon really stands out. So, generally, I think this is the... It's that one. It is most definitely that one that you want to go for. Because it is this one that strips the buffs. You do not want your buffs stripped in this fight. Because if you get your buffs stripped in this fight, and he goes, he can basically kill your whole team. This other guy. So that's why you really, really want to go for the guy on the right. The guy on the left is just annoying. The guy on the right will actually kill you. Now we can target the one on the left. And the boss. But until we kill the guy on the right, like, forget about anything else. The guy on the right is all that really matters. Deacon is God tier versus Arcane Keep. Now you might ask, how? Well, you see, I could put Rhazin in here, but I could try to show that if I get some better gear on him. But I will have to show some Minotaur. I haven't shown the full process. We are going to be leveling another Rhazin. I will be farming this keep more, but this is a team that you can use versus this boss. But yeah, generally speaking, you do not want this boss not to have decreased defense on him at all points. Because, as you can clearly see, unless he has that debuff on him constantly, you're going to be there a very long time. The new Arcane Keep strategy. Yep. Why Deacon is amazing in this fight. He is amazing because he keeps that essential debuff flowing through this boss. Because you do not The main thing is you do not want this boss taking too many turns, nor do you want his defense to be high. Because if his defense is high, you're in for a very bad time, is what your problem is. Now, I can just run that on auto for a while. This is the Minotaur people. My Minotaur setup. So, Rhazin is getting his scrolls from here. I have to check on whether I did clan boss. I think I am gonna give Deacon some masteries, honestly. He's really good for, like, speeding up runs, you know? Because he makes it so that, at least most of the time, not everything, like, I'll put it this way, he's actually not good versus Griffin. We're going to be doing a different team versus Griffin. Yeah, the strategy actually worked. Granted, it's still run, but Deacon is a core part. Accounts, but had more luck. Yep. Decreasing that turn meter. I've been fighting this boss all day on auto. I'm gonna be fighting the other boss as well. We're gonna try to ascend Rhazin on the other account. This is not even close to all the stuff I've been doing. Like, I still have to run Minotaur ad nauseum just to get Drexthar his scrolls. Because getting his final scrolls for Giant Slayer is a wretch. It really is. Like, because War Master, I could have got War Master by now. But to get Giant Slayer, I have to get another mastery, and then a mastery on top of that, which takes a gross amount of Minotaur. Like, repulsive. Now, the thing is, I might actually need this repulsive amount of Minotaur in order to actually make this happen. I also have to raise more food. I'll have to show the other stuff tomorrow, leveling. Because I have to level a bunch more food. Because I need to get these 6 stars as much as I can, you know? Now, I have been running that on auto a lot today, trying to cream these people. Cream these noobs. Make them feel it. Now we have an ancient left that I managed to get randomly. And it hatches a rare. I'm not hatching the only void I've got. That would be stupid. Because I already did the other thing. Gotta beat a campaign boss 3 times. So... I'm in a bit of an awkward situation. Because I've got to level this. I've got to start conglomerating all of this food into bite-sized pieces. So that the other food can eat it and the food chain can continue. Because there is a vast food chain going on, if you couldn't tell. If you couldn't tell, there's a bit of a food chain. Now, let's check on how are we doing. Yep, we leveled up to 4, obviously. He has a... Ooh, that's spicy. He has a Rhodos. Okay, yes, we have to do clan boss. Before we do, though, we're going to go to the clan shop and start buying up this energy fuel. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need it. But that's not all, folks. Not even for that account, because I've got to show the other Minotaur account, and I have to farm that other keep, and I have so much to do. I'm even going to spend a small amount of gems in the shop on some shards. Because I want to see, can I get lucky with any of these? We gotta make some space. Because it feels like I should do a little bit of that. Because in the end, I'm gonna have to gamble a bit in order to make this work. Alright. Anything good? No. If there was another apothecary, that would be hilarious. Third metal shaper. I've got to do some arena. Sorry, they're just not... Those aren't very exciting pulls. Call me crazy. Magister is rubbish, straight up. I'm not even... There's no way I'm going to get excited about a Magister. I'll show my other two Minotaur teams. Well, my second Minotaur team. But yeah, I'm not going to be that excited about some blues. Especially not when the blues are anything good, because they weren't. Just gonna go the easy route. I mean, I could try the Seeker out. But I think in order for the Seeker to truly get wrecked, we're gonna have to throw Madame Ceres into the mix. So I have to go for that, into the block buffs. Herald up. There we go. Well, this is enchantingly gross with a +1 empowered. Ugh, why? Just why, man? You know what? I should have made a better team here. I didn't think this one through. I could have made a so much better, more robust team. But it doesn't even matter. Okay. Now where does that leave us? Okay. We might as well go to the clan shop. Start buying up this energy fuel. Because heck, I'll need it. And then we're going to do some clan quests. Call me crazy. But we're going to do that. So then... Rhazin. Where is he? We did hatch him. We're gonna have to look for defense and defense percent. Main stats. With a side of accuracy. How about speed? We need speed. I know I might sound dumb, but this champion He needs speed, man. Like, I'm gonna give him a set of boots for now. We got some mystery substats. And I'm gonna have to level his gear. I'll take 400 points for that. See, I would have much rather wanted defense percent chest. You know? Or like resistance, then flat defense. Because flat defense is pretty awful, is the problem with it. Man. Because yeah, I don't like flat defense. Unless it's a very high flat defense. I really don't. I hope everyone understands how much I don't like flat defense. Right? Again, flat defense. I don't want flat. I want percent. Not boots. Why did it have to be boots? I hope someone understands my frustration. I hope. And I don't want it 4-star either. But I'll end up maybe having to do that. Just to get the percent. I mean, I don't like doing this, but it's literally my best piece for that. I mean, I might just have to go with defense percent into crit damage as my only way for now, until I can get better stuff. Because these substats are gnarly, man. Like, gross. Okay. Crit damage. Yeah, these substats are gnarly. And the thing is, he needs resist. So I may end up having to give him a different gauntlet. We'll start with this piece. This is not a bad piece. Cause it's gonna be a challenge. It really is. It really is a challenge. It's being buggy. HP 600. Not a bad shout. You know what? I'll equip it. Send him again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work to make this happen. Just trust me. This is going to be very hard. So, we've got some food. We're gonna stick Rhazin into the mix. And he's gonna begin his climb. Along with some food. That will end up becoming the next 6-star. Yep. Because it's gonna be a while. Because this lizard has to grow up. That's the thing. I have to make him grow up. Because he is going to be the next great killer. But he's got to start his journey to becoming a killer. Because right now, he's just a noob. He's a noob lizard. He's not a god yet. And even then, I just left to give him really nice gear. As you saw, I have to give him really nice gear. I also have to go install those updates and restart my PC. So I'm gonna do some stuff off screen again, but before we do that, I'm gonna do more Minotaur. Because it's a struggle. The struggle. It is the struggle, man. I hope you see the struggle. Alright, so this is my Minotaur squad on this account. Cecilia, Drexthar, and Taragi are all trying to get their, they're all trying to get their stuff going. Specifically, I'm trying to get what am I trying to get? I'm trying to get my main champions up to par on both accounts. I'm trying to show the two Minotaur teams. I've been doing a lot more Minotaur than you think. I just haven't been showing all of it. And I haven't been showing the struggle with leveling champs. But both are a thing. And leveling gear, which is going to be another thing. Because all of my accounts are low on silver. So I have to now farm silver all off screen. And yeah, it's going to be a struggle. Of course, I wasn't even talking about the madness of, wasn't even talking about the madness of, like we are not talking anywhere close to what I've done on Minotaur. I'm not going to show all of that. I already did a lot of it today, but I have to do more. Because Drexthar needs his Giant Slayer is what I'm aiming for. Now, Giant Slayer, as you may have noticed, is a lot harder to get than you might think. Because Giant Slayer is more indirect than War Master. And I now realize that. I didn't entirely realize how indirect it really is. But it's very indirect. So, yeah. We aren't even, this is not even the food farming fiesta. We're not even talking about the absolute food farming madness it took to even raise the 5 rank 5s. And all of the stuff to fuse Rhazin himself. We're not even talking about that. That's a whole nother can of worms. And a lot of effort that I had to put in. Like and subscribe if you like the content. I work very, very hard on this content. Emphasis on hard. But yeah. Let's check here. Did that. Alright, we're gonna do at least one termite battle. In the next episode. Actually, no, I'll just do it off screen.